everyone, it's Sherry with Studio 28E. I'm here to show you a journal that I made for Sheila Gingrich. It's a Boho journal. She and I have decided to trade items. She wanted a Boho journal and I wanted a Boho bundle, so we've swapped. This journal is about 6 by 9. It's got a 2¼ inch spine. It's got 3 signatures, approximately 18 pages each, I believe. Lots of pockets, lots of tags. This fabric was actually Sheila's fabric. She sent me a couple years ago, as well as this orange. It's a hardcover. It's made out of a cereal box that's been lined with cardstock. And the fabric was actually pressed onto muslin fabric using heat and bond, so that's reinforced as well. And then of course on the inside there's a liner of cardstock. We've got some black lace here that's kind of boho because it has a little bit of a tassel here. We have some gold trim and some belly dancer coins. The image is 3D. She was glued onto this, and then I left an opening and put some fiber fill inside. This was not my idea. I got it from Carol Farney. I'm not sure where she got it from, her idea or not. And this is a Tim Holtz flower. A Tim Holtz hitch is what closes, holds it closed. And this is Sari Silk. Inside we have a pocket. It says this journal belongs to, and she put her name in there. And here's a little card about the Gypsy Soul. Here's the first page, and it's got some glitter pens on it to accent the image. This is fabric from Jeannie Marshall. Thank you, Jeannie. And I've lined the page with some pretty trim or lace. It's a writing page. I got a new sewing machine, so I was trying out different levels of stitching and all that kind of good stuff. Here's an envelope pocket with a writing card inside. It's a Sari Silk rose that I made with some leaves I cut off of another piece of fabric. It's a writing page with some shimmer mist. There's a tuck spot or a writing area. It will hold a tag or something in there. And my dog is going to get beaten. This page is actually vellum. I watercolored it with some metallic watercolor paints. This is washi. Here are some tags inside of this 3-pocket envelope I've attached and made. It's been decoupaged with a rice napkin that I got from Sheila several years ago. Here's another page with Sheila's fabric, and it too is a tuck spot. It holds 2 pieces. It's a page from the kit. Here's a writing sheet with a tab. The tabs I've added so it's easier to pull it in, or pull it out, I mean. There's some of Sheila's fabrics that were scanned, and they were scanned, but I had to alter them so it looked like one piece of fabric. And here's some of my stitching. Here's a writing page. This fabric came from Marilee McNeil. This is Sheila's fabric stitched on with a zigzag stitch. This is some more fabric from Marilee. Here's a pink paper bag that can be used as a tuck spot. Here's a piece of fabric from Jeannie Marshall. Thank you, Jeannie. This is also from Jeannie Marshall. This, I believe, came from either the old design shop or the graphics fair. I can't remember. There's some beautiful lace trim. I'm not sure where it came from, but it's pretty. Here's a piece of fabric that was scanned in. Another piece of fabric, actually 2 pieces, and then I overlaid the darker one on top of this one. There's a writing sheet with some fancy stitches around it. It's a piece of Marilee's fabric, and I layered embellishments on it and some lace. It's the middle of the first signature. It's a writing page. Here's the other side of the fabric. Here's a fabric pocket, and here's a tag made out of some of Sheila's fabrics, and just a piece of ephemera jewelry that I added shimmer mist too, not shimmer mist, stickles. And here's the other side of Jeannie's fabric and some more lace. And here's a tag. Now, this tag is also a paper clip. It was made with a clip earring. It holds things pretty snugly, so she can use it as a tag, she can use it as a paper clip, whatever she likes. And there's another bag that she can add tags to. It's the other side of that fabric from Merrill Lee. There's another pocket with another writing card with a tab. There's some fabric that was scanned in. This fabric I actually glued to a coral piece of cardstock, so it looks like it's burgundy now, but it's actually brown. I thought it looked like wallpaper. And here's a fortune teller and a lady that I fussy cut out of one of the pages from the kit. And here's a little tag made out of Sheila's fabrics and some gold belly dancer coins that I got from Sherry Ectel. And I'm not sure if that's said right or not. I'm sorry, Sherry. We'll have to get that pronunciation. Some more rating pages. Here's the other side of the watercolored vellum. Here's a piece of Sheila's fabric. Can be used as a flip up. I've left all the threads. Sheila said she liked things like that. She can trim them off to the size she wants, but I left them hanging. There's another envelope for storing cards or photos or receipts. Here's a little writing booklet that I made. It's got washi and one of the emblems from the kit and several pieces of paper. Here's a paper clip that I decorated. Here's the other side of the first signature. Here's the second signature, and it's got some fabric from Mary Lee, I'm sorry, and some lace and a writing page. Here's another one of the envelopes that I made. And this trim just came from Hobby Lobby or Joann's, and it's got a writing sheet in it. This trim actually came from Joann's. It's very pretty. It was like $1 a roll or something. And here's a piece of Sheila's fabric, and it lays over this vellum that was painted with metallic watercolors. And then I put this little piece of scanned fabric down here to kind of hold it in place because it's so light. And I tucked this little journaling card behind it. Here's some of Jeannie's fabric that I put stickles on. It's a fabric collage with a piece of ephemera. It's a page from the kit. This fabric came from Merrill Lee. This came from Sherry, and this is just ephemera. This is one of my images. There's some more Sheila's fabric. Here's that fabric I said looked burgundy, but because it was on coral, it actually, changed its color. It's actually brown. Here's a pocket, fabric from Merrill Lee on some of her fabrics. Here's another writing page. Here's a bag. This is another pocket. There's nothing in this pocket, but that's the image that I cut the ladies out of. And it's got a brooch on it. Here's another image from the kit. There's a pocket from the kit with a writing page and some hearts. There's some more writing pages, or the center of the second signature, I'm sorry. Here's another little writing booklet with some lace and some heart blings. And here's another paper clip that I altered. And there's more writing pages. There's a tuck spot. I added glossy accents and some shimmer mist. Can you see? And I just tucked this little piece of writing card in there. Here's another tuck spot I made with Sheila's rice napkins. This one holds, I think, 3 cards if she'd like it to. Here's another page of the kit. Another back side of that page, and has a brooch and some stitches. And here's a bag with some pretty lace. Here's a writing page. It's the back side of that fabric. It's a writing page with a shimmer mist stencil. Some more fabric scans. There's a writing page with this little flip up of fabric, which I thought was pretty. Here's the back side of the elephants. Here's the back side of the watercolors with the circles. Here's a flip up, flip down kind of thing. Can also be used as a tuck spot. You can write in that, right behind it, whichever. Here's one of those cards, or envelopes I mean, and there's a card inside of it. Here's a piece of fabric that was scanned, and can be written on. It's another flip up piece of fabric from Sheila. And here's the third signature. It's a piece of fabric. I'm not sure if I got it from Marilee or if I got it from Sheila, but it's very pretty. There's some more of the elephants with some jewels. Another one of the envelopes. This is a piece from one of the fabrics I got from Sheila that I didn't want to waste. Here's that piece of fabric from Sheila, and this piece of vellum was actually colored with Tim Holtz Distress crayons, and then I brushed over it with a wet brush, and it created kind of a watery image. Add a little bling. Here's the back side of that piece of fabric. Here's some more Sheila's fabrics that were scanned, and I've added a little bling. And here's a little card. Here's a piece of that. That is the fabric that was scanned over here to make a tuck spot. And I added this little writing page to it. Here's a writing page. Here's some more of that pretty lace. Here's a tuck spot. It's Sheila's scanned fabrics, and then that is a piece of the fabric that I got from her, and it's a card. There's another one of those envelopes. It has a little writing booklet. She can cut these apart or leave them together. It's up to her. This one holds 3 as well. Tag, and here's a page from the book, or from the kit, I mean. Another page from the kit. Add a little bling too. Here's a page from the kit. It's got lines on it on the bottom. I put some stickles and glitter pens on. Here's another page from the kit. You can use that as a tuck spot. That's fabric from Sheila. This is from Sheila's Fabrics. It's a paper bag. Another pocket with another writing space. Another writing card. It's the other pocket of the second, middle of the third signature. Here's another pocket with another one of those writing cards. Here's a bag. It has a little writing journaling card inside of it. It's the fabric. There's a fabric collage. There's a flip up, flip down, but this time I put it on sideways so she can write in it and tuck something behind it. There's a page from the kit. There's another piece of fabric from Sheila and some scans and a tag, a little bit of bling. This is that same fabric from the other side, and I layered this lady on top of it. The writing page, here's a flip open thing. You can write on or use it as a tuck spot. The other side of the fabric. Here's the other side of the Tim Holtz paper I did. There's another one of those envelopes that can hold cards. It has lace and pearls. And the last page has a piece of Sheila's fabric as a pocket, and then this beautiful little woman with her horse, and it's a journaling tag. Well, I hope Sheila likes this. I really enjoyed making it. And here's a paper clip I did by dismantling an earring. thought those kind of charms looked a little bohemian. So I hope she likes it. And this will go off to her later this afternoon. Thank you.